everybody knows about this little boulder farm here, where you come down here, you bait the boulder, falls for 2,000, and I see so many people making videos on this, essentially just taking each other's ideas. It's whatever, it's a good farm. Good solid farm, especially because it's right here, by the way, Lena's Rise. If you need a better explanation than that, just look up a video. I'm sure you will find it. It is a really good farm for early levels because you don't need any good weapons or anything, and it gives you about 8K a minute if you're really optimal, which is like 350,000 an hour, which is really good for early levels. But here's the problem. If you've been playing this game for the past couple days and you've gotten pretty strong, for example, I am currently level 116. It takes me 85,000 souls for one level. Currently, with 233,000 souls, I can then literally level up twice. So, this farm will take me like 25 minutes just to get one level. So, right now, I'll tell you this farm, if you do not have a strong character, and if you're not late in the game, you cannot do this. But this is made for people that need huge soul levels for those big increments. So, first off, I very, very, very recommend you get the Sword of Night and Flame. This sword is insanely powerful. It has this weapon art where if you click light attack while doing it, it shoots this really powerful beam of arcane. And if you do the heavy, you do this big sweeping flame attack, which we will be using for this farm. It is very crucial. If you don't have it, this farm will give you about maybe like 10K per minute, which is very better. It's way better than this. Maybe I'm probably even like 15K a minute. But if you want like 40K a minute, up to 1.8 million an hour, or even 2.4 million an hour, you really want this sword because this will optimize your run so much. Also, you want this gold scarab, which is not hard to get at all. Just look up a video on how to get it. So obviously, I recommend that you level this up. And like I said, this is for people that are end game. So I'm hoping that if you're end game, you have the ability to either own a larval tier or the ability to just go get one. If you don't, just look it up. Go get yourself a larval tier. And I highly suggest you just meet the requirements of Sword of Night and Flame after you upgrade it. 24 Faith, 24 Int. It's very, very simple. Currently, my character has 30 Intelligence and 30 Faith. I have a ring on that gives me 35 Intelligence, but that doesn't really matter. I promise this is not a one-time thing where you want to respec every time you farm. Trust me, you will want to keep using this sword because of how good it is, and you will not stop using this build. It is very, very strong. But now, you got yourself situated. You've got your ring, and you've got your sword. And hopefully, you've got the stats. Now, spoilers ahead for upcoming areas. You want to get to Halig Tree. But once you get to Halig Tree, it's as simple as just running past the enemies, getting to the second checkpoint, and that's all you need. So when you get here, you want to run in between this pillar and the staircase. And this guy, you might bait him into his death for some free souls. You might not. Doesn't matter. If he hits you here, you will probably be able to take it. When you get up here, you want to use the sword, and you want to use the weapon art heavy attack aimed in between these guys, and it should hit all of them. And boom, right there, look at all those souls. And then you want to jump down to this tree. Come over to these spores, and there's this huge group of enemies. Hit them with the R2, or the right trigger heavy attack, whatever you're on. And then run down here past the tree stump. Climb up the stairs. You can turn around and kill these guys if you want. Not really necessary. But you do want to sit here, kind of aim in between these guys. Double kill them. And then, you run over here. Reset. And you can keep running that. So if we're counting, we are at 270. We're at 270,000.
There's one on route.
Honestly, if that happens, just leave the enemy. You're wasting your time by just trying to kill it. And boom. Right there in that one run, that was 30,000 souls. We're gonna be getting about 30 to 40k souls per minute, which adds up to around 2 million per hour, which is insane, insanely helpful. For these higher levels, this is gonna be a savior for you. I really suggest just speccing into this build anyway, because this sword that I'm using is very strong, and it'll be worth the respec for this farm. So yeah, that's it. Thank you to my friend for showing me this. I did not find this on my own. Have fun grinding.